Nope first, winky face. First. The realist first.
Allegedly.
I have a sensitive disposition. And you're hurting it. So, are you the egg or the chicken? Well, hello everybody on this freaking Freestyle Friday. I am the hot sauce that goes on both.
Back to the sound, back to the sound.
Mike. Dandy boy. LOL. At Mike Berkman you might be the hot sauce but I am the boner that brings life. Ha 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 a. LMAOL.
Back to the sound, back to the sound.
The springboard of life. 40F, too cold fly myself. The legend himself with the second best shirt in the world. G-Day to you, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining us today on this wonderful Freestyle Friday. Today we have a new map from Mr. BonerFPV. Link down below, by the way. Good lord, a little bright in here today. I'm borderline clear. Good God. I blend into the wall. Look at that. Same shade. Look, my hand just disappears into the wall. Anywho, besides my insane whiteness,
sunshine.
We are flying the new BonerFPV map today, which is the Infinity Loops Special number 2. Let's hear it for the man. Infinity Loops Special number 2. Pumped to fly this one. Looks insane. Did you use all of the map, by the way, Boner, since you are here to answer such queries that I may have? So rude of me. Excuse me. Good morning, everyone. 8-Bit FPV. What is happening, brother? Welcome. John O'Connor. Udemy. Hello. Hello.
Almost
Mr. Bergman. Good day to you, sir. Murrin. Think I hit it. And I'm usually the chicken. BonerFPV, good day to you, sir. Athix, how you doing? How you doing? Do we miss anybody? I think we're all good. Oh, Mr. Kleiner's in here. Hello, sir. Good day to you.
What
Hello,
up?
hello. I thought it got a little more genius in here. Kleiner must have stepped in.
G-Day.
Slaughter, how you doing? Good day, good day. How's everybody doing? So the map's loading up here. We're going to be flying again on the T-Lite V2. That shout out Jumper, nice of them, nice fellas, ladies over there, sent me this to try
Have not
out.
seen Clown for a while.
So no grip tape. Back to our stock gimbals. No more CNC gimbals. Or gimballs. Sorry, excuse me. Upsetting. But I do like the T-Lite as a whole. So the V2, really the only difference I think is the Express LRS that's in it. Which they're using the, what is it? Is it the E22? Kleiner's probably like, it's this, stupid. It's something 22, I think. Chip. I took a picture of it for the video to make sure that I say it right. But I can't remember off the top of my head. This is why we take notes, folks. My brain too dumb for all that. The E22, I did get it right.
3D printer.
So it only has 100 milliwatt max, is what they say. So let's see what happens. Very springy.
Think Clown is in hibernation.
Very springy
IIRC, he
gimbals.
said something about being too cold to fly where he is it.
Yeah, I talked to
want a resin
Clown.
printer.
Clown messaged me 2 days ago, I think. I think it was 2 days ago. Clown messaged me. We talked a little bit. He's still around though. I know wherever he lives, the only thing I know about it is that there are a lot of gosh darn seagulls. I've heard his videos that he's done where he's tried to do some talking bits, and there is just a seagull civil war going on out in his out his window. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's beautiful. All right, we're gonna cruise just so we can take a look at everything. We don't want to miss anything with a BonerFPV map.
Seagulls are mad.
Aren't resin
Think
printers
somewhere in the UK.
fairly cheap? I thought. It's like the curing and stuff that's expensive, right? What's up, dude? You wanna say hi? Yeah, here, come over and say hi. Someone's home from school today feeling sickly still. You can say hi. That's good. That's good. Very nice. Demon
A seagull
child.
civil war, funniest shit I've ever heard. Hi. G-Day to you, young sir.
They're all saying hello.
Kian, the man.
He's a bit barfy today, so he's home from school again. Just hanging out watching TV over there.
I feel better soon.
They said
Little
feel better
man.
soon, buddy. As I say, we're gonna chill. Alright, we're gonna chill. Hang on. Can you read what that says, Kitty?
Some golem sounds.
Infinity whoops. There is 3 unicorns right there, you're right.
Must have been a test today.
Let's go. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's trying to play hooky. That's all that is. No, we sent him in yesterday because he wasn't feeling good 2 days ago. So he came home from school and just said he wasn't
Sick
feeling
map.
great. Then was feeling a little better throughout the night, and then the next morning said he wasn't feeling great. But we were like, I'll try going to school anyways. And then he goes out to recess and was just like, blah, and threw up. So they sent him back home.
This is a dope map.
Look at these unicorns. How silly those look. They are tubes. There's some moving stuff over here we gotta look at. We gotta get a good look at everything.
Which chip did you say was in that new T-Lite?
E22.
Wherever it is, must not be in Canada. Then they seagulls would be chased off by Canada gooses.
That's right, they would.
E28.
We got it. We got a gooses, don't we? Hang on.
The only animal in the animal kingdom that wants anything to do with Canada gooses is Canada mooses.
Canada mooses. Oh, this is a power loop spot, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Nice. God, loving Jesus. What kind of saying is that, Key? I don't know.
Oh, for that dizzy thing over there.
Hang on. You're gonna have to point at it again. I like these moving things.
I
That
have
is
chased
epic.
seagulls with my one's toothpick.
That and that.
Wait, which one? Which?
Both.
Which one?
Both of them.
Point at it again. Which one? That. Okay, I saw that. Oh, these two over here?
Yeah.
The square ones?
Go through both of those.
Okay.
Brush tastes better and has less filling. LOL.
Oh, Christmas. Oh, Christmas indeed. And then you said this one?
At Ithix FPV you were lured by the alpha seagull.
Oh, God.
Facts.
Woo!
Power of Jesus.
This is disorienting when you start spinning in here. Oh, God. Even if you don't start spinning in there.
This is sickness.
No, no.
What? You should not go backwards.
I want to go backwards.
Now go through the circle.
Seagulls will swallow
Go
toothpick.
through the circle things.
You gonna make him barf again, laughing face. How
Those
the
over
hell
there?
do you think of this stuff, Boner?
I know the secret to Boner's maps.
Good morning.
It's two things. Don't spin? Okay, sorry. Oh, God, don't spin, dude. Well, you don't have to watch it. Sorry.
Electric lettuce.
I fly like a mad person. Let's go cruising again. We gotta look at more stuff. Ooh. A lot of really cool trippy spin
Ketamine.
spots. A lot of cool trippy spin spots.
At Mike
Of
Burton, if I
course,
told you,
of course he
I
put
have to
something on the
kill you.
ceiling.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes, to make me dizzy.
Electric lettuce. Ha ha ha.
Yep.
When you go up there,
Some of that jazz cabbage. Go up where, buddy?
you go up.
If you go up, it just gets to static. See? You can go down a little bit more and have a better look. Like this. Let's pull it back some. Look. Look at all that stuff. Isn't that crazy? Look at all the moving stuff. I didn't even see those over there. You see those things swinging?
Let's go over there.
Let's go over there.
Let's go
Holy.
in the butt.
Oh, that one's kind of janky. Is that their loop starting back over? Probably. It's doing it in the same spot every time. Yeah. Okay.
LOL. I need this kind of workflow. Yeah, THA part is something I have to fix.
I was trying to catch up to it. Just farting around with stuff.
Ooh, that's 100 volts.
That is 100 walls. That is. And got green lights through them too. Wicked. Loop back up through them. Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is day one still. It hasn't even been 24 hours. Come on.
Ooh-ho. Squeaky. Put some olive oil in there. Dead controller on first day.
I'm still, it's not dead. It's just squeaky.
Oh no.
I heard the squeak coming and I was like, that's not right. That doesn't sound right. I have CNC gimbals
We
and then
got
I
a
remembered I
squeaker.
was on the new
My
T-Light.
jumper didn't do that. squeakalicious.
Well, my other jumpers didn't. I have 2 other jumpers that I ran the stock gimbals on for months, and neither one of them squeaked until about 8 months in. Then my daily
Even
started
the squeaky
squeaking.
Zorro didn't do that, did it?
Ugh. The squeaky Zorro lasted
It's unaliving itself.
4 hours of flight time before it stopped working. Not stopped working, but got squeaky. What are you doing, buddy?
Oh wait, what's that?
That's a fart. This right here?
Is it?
Yeah, it's a fart. It's a fart gas. If you get near it, your quad dies.
Give it some strawberry kisses.
Your quad
Maybe it helps.
kills itself when you get too close to the fart gas. That's a key and fart leaking out of that pipe there. Known to kill people. Known to take down an elephant.
Do it again.
The stinkiest of stanks. Look, see if you get close to it.
Those gimbals sound like grandma
Are
doing
you just
jazzercise.
swapping your
I'm
When
not.
is the little
the
guy
quad
gonna
dies.
get his first hoop?
It explodes the
Radio
battery
Master
when you
has
get too
bought
close
all
to
the
it.
post-pandemic gimbal loot.
The props
So
melt
sad.
off from the noxious fumes. When is the little guy gonna get his first whoop? He flies in the sim now. He doesn't have a whoop yet,
again.
but he's getting there. He's getting there. Soon, very soon. I mean, technically, he has his own whoop whenever he wants. He just
Happy Friday.
needs a little more control, and then he'll be there. See? It spun out of control.
No.
One of the props
First
melted
whoop.
off. The plastic melted from the fart. It did.
There is electric geese might help it.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Mr. Beans.
Both my girls have non-FPV low swoops.
Get near that spot.
Yeah, actually, a line of sight whoop would be pretty fun for him, I'm sure. All right, dude, relax. I thought you were supposed to be sick today. Remember? Do we need to take you to school instead? Heck no, techno. Oh, see, we didn't get into the fart that time, so we're good.
We did.
No, we didn't. See, look, now we're in the fart. See, the prop exploded. All right. So,
Are you using as 5-inch now heads? Take that kid to school.
yeah, I'm using a 5-inch. Yeah. See, look, they're telling me to take you to school. They're saying you must feel good. Uh-huh. Yeah, it looks like everybody in chat agrees. Kean should go to school. No? Don't hang on the arm of that, please, Bubba. That's how they get ripped off every time. Every time. Alright, let's finish exploring here. We started from the right. Let's continue. Bridges.
Laughing like that must be better. Back to school with you, son.
Exactly, see? Laughing like that, you must be better. That's how he ended up at school yesterday, is because he was running around the house with his pants down the night before, meowing like a cat, and I was like, oh, you must not be that sick anymore. You look like you feel pretty good. So I sent him to school the next day, and he just downed some raisins
Give
and
him
then
a
went and
bucket
threw
and
up
some
in the,
soapy
on the
water
playground.
so he can wash your car.
Oh, we don't wash cars in this house. He asks me all the time to take my truck to the car wash. I'm like, I'm not doing that. The rain will wash it. Don't worry. Okay, moving on. Let's see what else he's got over here. The big fallen out water tower. Always a good use. Oops, for cinematics.
With no water.
Too cold.
Well, yeah, there's no water because it's exploded.
This is the way. No washy the car.
Wait, is there something? Okay, maybe not.
His car might be icy.
Just looks good. Just looks good back here. Yeah, actually my car is a little frosty this morning, but we've already been out this morning. We went out every Friday. Usually I go out to, well, I don't go out. I drop him off at school and then I grab something to eat on the way home so that I can eat it right before stream, because I don't really, usually I don't give myself enough time to sit and make something, so I just grab something on Fridays. But since he was home, we both went out and grabbed something today, this morning. Got some fruit for little man. Fruit parfait. breakfast of champions. With your grains and your oats. Alright. I keep looking at this thing. Is this a giant structure? Okay, it kind of looked like a minute.
Your son fly who?
Like all the grids. All these like yellow
What up heads?
grids made something, but it doesn't.
There's
Okay.
some things moving them.
There's a lot of stuff moving down there, yeah. Down here?
No, go to this way.
Oh, over here? Yeah, I flew through those, remember?
No.
Where? Oh, these. Yeah. Those are like the little infinity loop hoops colors. Ugh. I guess it would make more sense to go this way. Right? No. That's kind of cool. No whoop for him yet. Soon, though. Soon. Sennheiser, what's up, bud? How you doing? You like the giant unicorns, huh? Yeah, big fan. Big fan of the giant unicorn. Is there
Sup,
anything?
homies?
Wait a minute.
Already updated to Elris 3.
Hang on. I think I see a line here. Power loop, yeah, and then a big power loop here. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. Wait, how do we gotta do that? It will work. We just gotta figure out how to line that up. Oh god. Saggy balls, what up, bud? Saggy balls and boners in the chat. Let's go. This radio
Wake and
is.
bake to my fave stream.
All of my T lights are on different versions of ELRS right now. This one is on 2.5, I think. Or 2, just I guess it's one of the 2s. That radio is on 2. My radio upstairs, my daily, is on 3. So we're all on.
My
different
Elris
things
3 takes few seconds before it locks on to the receiver. It's annoying AF. Do some quad stuff.
Oh, that is a jump, huh? It's doable, but man, that is a
LFG.
jump. You can't fly through the center of these. Ashley! Unacceptable. I need that fixed. ASAP. Unacceptable. Okay, how do we line this up again? Let's try this again. These old squeaky gimbals over here. Old squeaky gimbals. Alright, we gotta go hella high. And a big flick. Yeah. There it is. Very nice. Oh, I see another little gap there too. Oh. Oh, it just completely turned the sound off. Okay.
Elris 3 now starts out with F1000 and goes down from there, so if you fly LoRa it has to go through more modes. I do highly recommend that
Doing some quad stuff.
F1000
Nice.
anyway though.
Very nice.
Are the squeaky Jim Bowls stock or AG01? Anything underground?
Oh yeah, I should mention I'm flying the V2 jumper T-Light, which does have these stock gym balls back in it, and you can tell they're the stock gym balls because it's been only 4 hours, about 3-4 hours of less than that, 2 hours of flying. Whew. It's like nails on a chalkboard. That's brutal.
Does the SPIL CLI packet rate override command still work? At 8bit_FPV, Redec 72, not in this map. LMAO that face. Woot woot. Morning, sir.
Isaac, how you doing, bud? Welcome. Good morning to you. Woo! All right, let's explore a little bit here.
At Brandon Beans, not sure. I don't think so though.
Although I do like this little proximity area here. This is pretty spicy. Even on some crusty old squeak gimbal. Squeak, squeak, squeak. God, if I had to deal with the squeak gimbal and those like extra pointy, fresh stick ends that it had on it, no way, man. I would have given up before the 5 days was up. Ooh, that's a nice little power loop transfer spot. Oh, you could even crisscross that too. We could do a little have to spiral to get into that one. Not enough juice on it.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
There she is.
It's a good day. Built the mob thick but ordered 31mm props.
Yoo! Do what now? Zero Mole, how you doing? Welcome. It's a good day. Built the mob thick. Ordered 31mm props. Was that a boo-boo? Or was that a... You trying to be crazy? You trying to get a little nutty? 31mm props? On the mob. Thick. This morning? Nay. Last night. I ordered the new Beta FPV 19,500 kV motors, and I ordered 2 different sets of the RC Power 0802s, the new ones. I got 25,000 kV and I got the 22,000 kV, but those are coming from AliExpress, so we'll see those probably for the 4th of July. The Beta FPV motors, however, are coming from Pyrodrone, so we should be able to see those pretty soon. If anyone was even interested in the new Beta FPV motors.
Those blue Beta FPV motors look awesome.
Yeah, the blue and chrome. I like the colors. I don't know how I feel about 2-piece bells still, though, with 0802 motors. But we'll see. I will never judge anything until I fly it.
Yet.
I feel like most 0802s are going the way of Unibells just because the 2-piece seems so hit or miss. Sometimes they're pretty solid and they'll last forever, and other times they'll break on your first crash.
I ordered other Elvis external module.
Not that there aren't problems with Unibells as well.
Also got some cool colors on their motors.
Yes, they do. So yeah, the 22s that I ordered are the cyan and pink, and then the 25,000 kV are the gold ones, the RC Power gold ones. Ooh, a power loop into a trippy spin? I've never done that forward like that. That was kind of awkward. Like to over flip it. Do another like little half flip to get into the trippy spin. Interesting. Oh, I looked up somebody mentioned it last night. I think it's called like a laser flip or something. But it's an old skateboarding trick. But as soon as I looked it up, I knew what you were talking about. I just had to like actually see somebody do it. But yeah, they're not. It's
I had gold color
hard,
on Hummingbird V2 LOL.
Last one of the weekend heads here. That's what I'm here. I'm here. You have the gold color on the Hummingbird V2s? Or the Hummingbird V2, I mean? You had gold color. Oh, of the RC Empowers? Did you like them? Wait, do I want to be spoiled? Yes, I do. I want to know your opinion. Did you like them? Wait, no. Yes. Tell me before I change my mind again. Oh, what do we hit? That was clean. Oh, there's no gap up there. I thought we could flick up in between there. Nothing.
What are your thoughts on the HGLRC 080225K? Do I remember that you don't like them?
Not anymore. I
finally
did.
Fixed the slipping shafts in mine.
I really did. But oh, you fixed the slipping shafts, and that's the reason I didn't like, because I kept having it happen. I had it happen with
So far mine are good.
4
Have you already
out of
trippy
8.
spinned that neon spiral?
And I was like, frig this. I'm over it. So I just, yeah, I got frustrated and went back to the Happy models. But HGLRC had a really great motor in their original Aeolus, the V1s. I really like those. They only had, I mean, they did have a bit of a downfall. I feel like every motor is going to have some downfall, but the PCB board every now and then would get loose on it, and it would like get stuck on the bell, which you could fix, but it was like a risky fix. Like there was a chance you'd separate it off the windings. But it didn't happen often. It took a long time for me to do that to motors.
I used 30-minute
The bell
epoxy
slipping
to fix
seemed
them.
way
It wasn't very
easier
difficult.
to do. 30-minute epoxy, very nice. I know it's not difficult, but I just don't want to deal with that if I can get other motors that won't do that. And I'd hate to recommend motors to people and then have to like give the caveat of like, oh, by the way, the bell or the post is going to slip possibly after your first crash, so get some epoxy or some Loctite or something, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to find one that's like somewhat user-friendly, like struggle-free to recommend to people, because I feel like a lot of our viewers that ask me questions like that are fairly new to the hobby and probably don't want to mess with having to take motors apart or use epoxy on them or, you know, do any. They just want to fly stuff. So I'd like to find some hardier motors that are a little easier to beat up for my own purposes, just because I don't like fixing stuff if I don't have to, but also for recommending. Great performing motors though, HGLRC. Don't get me wrong there.
At BonerFPV, this map is awesome. Reminds me of Wonder Boy in Monsterland. If you like modifying brand new motors, get these.
Yeah, exactly.
At Zero Mool, thanks man.
No, Boner, I have not tried that yet. Where is it? There it is. This one you're talking about? Ooh.
Haha, you recommended the HGLRCs, so I bought 12 of them. Then before I even got them, you started not recommending them.
I know, dude.
They do
I
fly
know.
well, though, so
I knew
I'm
that was
still
going to
glad
happen
I got them.
to some people,
I use blue
and I
Loptic
felt
on
bad,
T-shaft.
and I apologize. And if I
Propellers
haven't to
won't
you
come when
directly,
flying.
I apologize. HGLRC
Get that
changed
for
the way they
motors.
were making them. If they didn't change the way they were making them, I was still happy
been very durable for
recommending
me,
them to people,
but only crash in grass or inside my house.
just because you could
Only
really
one
beat those
bell
things
slip
up.
in a few hundred flights.
But then you get into the newer version of the Aeolus motors, and
It's cool though. I still like them.
it happened too often for me. The post slipping, it was so quick too. It was like on the first prop change that I needed to do. 2 out of 4 on the quad were slipped, and then I went and replaced those, and then 2 more slipped like fairly quickly after that. And I lost hope. I still have all of them upstairs, so I'm sure I'll try them again one day when I need to just throw a motor on a quad real quick. And maybe I'll change my mind again and like them again. They still perform good. I just don't want to recommend them to people because of the post slipping thing. But yeah, you caught me during the transition of motors when they were going from the V2s, or I'm sorry, the V1s over the V2s, and yeah, that's my bad. Full responsibility. This spot right here is sick, by the way. I'm not procrastinating.
Both of my slippers were the front motors. I wonder if crashes helped them loosen up?
Maybe. Alright, here we go. Hold it. Hold that. Beauty. Ooh, very pretty. Very nice.
Damn, that was sick.
Woo! Little disorienting with the squares changing.
Motor gear puller, motor pinion gear puller remover tools set RC hobby model motor pinion parts Amazon for these micro motors.
Motor gear puller. Or motor pinion gear puller. Remover tools. RC hobby model. Okay, I'm assuming you just like copy pasted the name. Amazon. Okay. There you go. There's a good answer.
Try to link. Been wondering, quite a few people hitting our Discord with Mobeetles recently. I don't have one. Anybody got good results with that? Deleted it. Change direction trippy spinning
Hitting our
up
Discord
that
with
twisted
Mob Beetles
square
recently?
tube.
I have a Mob Beetle upstairs, but it was like the first one that came out. I don't know if that has anything to do with... I don't know if they've changed anything about them. Change direction trippy spinning up that twisted square tube. Ooh. I don't know that I've ever practiced changing direction in a stationary trippy spin, not around an object. The bounce back. Oh god. Just thinking about it, I crash. Alright, we'll start going the wrong direction.
I need to replace the motors on my F75, or some of the
There we
ESCs
go.
are crapping out.
Not too bad once you
I
get
have
it.
2 motors
once.
twitching on arm and then either go or not at all.
Oh god, the squeaks.
Think they come with BMI 270 now.
When I'm
They're
rotating back and
identical
forth
otherwise.
in the orbit, it's like squeak, squeak, squeak. Hopefully that mic's not picking up all of that. Last time you could hear the Zorro squeaks and it was so annoying.
Oh, sorry, that's always when you trippy spin outside an object.
No, it's fine. I've just never even tried that before. That was pretty neat. I've never done it like that before. That was pretty sick. Think they come with BMI 270 now. Ah, okay. I definitely don't have that. The BMI 270 version. I have the... This was like at the tail end of like when they were like, we're running out of chips. We need to switch. I reckon. I'm pretty sure. I think. I'll go check. Although it's probably in pieces by now. I'm sure I gutted the flight controller out of it for something else. Can you go through the middle of these? Oh, you can. They're a little finicky, but you can.
Are you still using the T-Lite V2?
Yes. And it is squeaking like a mofo already.
That's why the skeeking.
Yep. Yeah. No more mini AGO1s. Those are on my other radio over there. My other T-Lite, the V1.
New fresh jumper light V2.
Brand new as of yesterday. Took it out of the box yesterday. Took all the stickers off it, set it up before stream last night. Flew with it for maybe an hour and a half on stream last night. I'd say an hour and a half max. And then today we flew for about 20 minutes before I started hearing a squeak. And now it's just getting louder and louder. Oh, this is going to be a rough 5 days, man. I got to use this for all my stuff. I want to give it like a proper review.
Are you still working on a secret custom T-Lite? Should have left the squeaks in the packaging. Smiley face.
It's not really that secret anymore, I guess. But yes, the fully custom T-Lite
Electric geese might help stop squeaking.
is still in effect. It's just going to take a while because, you know, it's fully custom. The other thing is I should have some fully custom goggles, even more so than the guy who's doing the dips knows. There's some super top secret stuff that I got going on right now that I can't tell anybody about. That's going to make my goggles nice and customized, which is going to be
Not a
sick.
secret tea light now, lol.
Well, yeah, it's not anymore. Everybody knows about it. It's just very custom. Very, very custom. And I'll change the light in it, too, at that time. When I go to tear it apart to put the new shell on it, I'm going to change the LED light to a different color to match the radio scheme. So maybe like a purple.
Bonerficated.
Purple light, maybe? Even, actually, honestly, like a bright white one would look kind of neat with the shell, because the shell's really dark. Oh, there's one above me? Ooh, there is.
Oh, I think HD0 goggles were available for some minutes earlier this week or last week.
They were, I missed it.
Of course sold out.
Yeah, I missed it. I didn't miss it. I saw it like 1,000 times. I just didn't go for it. Did not pull the trigger yet. Oh no. Oh, we're good.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gordon. Good day to you.
Is this map
Nope.
live now?
Not yet.
Yet, I wanted to order them.
Will be soon.
Low on cash.
By the way, Boner,
Damn.
I did bring the.
Got into the
If you
beta
couldn't tell, I
program.
brought
My
the.
HDZ should ship soon.
I brought the daylight up a little bit, the lighting on the map a little bit up, because it was a bit dark. I was getting motion blur when I was watching the stream playback before I went live this morning. I was kind of testing everything, and I was looking at it, and it was a little muddy, so I just turned it up a little bit. It was over here
Any in the loops scheduled?
in this area
No
here.
problem, buddy.
It was a
Keep
little
buying
dark
poop
over
and
here.
swam them, lol.
In the loop, yes. Actually, right when I get off the stream today, I'm making a phone call to Mr. Tiny Whoop Jesse Perkins. I think he's going to be the next guy we're going to try to have on. Because it only seems right to have Mr. Tiny Whoop on, right? On In the Loop. It'd be weird not to. So, I'm going to talk to him about that, though, today. I reckon. He texted me this morning about calling him, so I'll call him after stream. Man, dude, these little gaps over here are so much fun. I don't even know what you want to call these. Like, they look like little,
Challenge accepted.
like little domino cubes or tiles. Oops.
Ask him live on stream why his challenge takes so long. Winky face.
That may or may not be in the plans. OG and I may or may not have joked about that. I was like, then once we get him live and we got him under the gun, then I can be like, and why haven't you done your challenge yet? Now that
Soft
everybody's
drone
here.
gaps. Did you accept challenge $50 freestyle challenge?
Me? I didn't. I'm not sure what that is. Sock drawer gaps. Nice. Oh no. Missed. Yeah, it's going to be the new playground for a little bit, I think. This map is pretty gnarly. There's a lot going on here.
Christmas special. You and Og set each other a challenge?
I have a Christmas idea, but the problem is I can't tell anybody about it. Because it would kind of ruin the idea. I think it's a pretty good idea. The only person I've told about it is Eve from Fractal and OG. That's the only people I've told about it. I think that's probably the only people I will tell about it.
Secret Santa.
If I say what I'm actually going to be doing, I can say it is a Secret Santa thing. I can't tell you how I'll be doing it, because then there'll be ways to rig it if I tell you. So I don't want to
FPV,
put that option
entering
out
the
there
freestyle
for
contest?
any little greedy grubbies that may be listening.
Santa.
Trying to cheat. You know, I want a fair shot for everybody. So it's going to be, yes, the super double secret Santa probation. The super double secret Santa. So we can't tell anyone about that. Yeah, those we're calling them sock door gaps.
I
Those are
didn't
sick.
know we had one.
Ew.
Wondering with my low spec PC, I think the Boners map will be wrought on it.
Technically, the
Live
poly
stream giveaway without
the Poly World
notification.
map that we're flying on is the easiest on the computer. It's the lowest, like I think it's lowest resolution.
Little bit.
What do they call
Even
it?
what size?
Assets, like because it's all poly stuff. I'm pretty sure that's why Boner uses these as the template maps. But he'll be able to answer that better than I. Oh, you know what would be sick? Can we add this,
Robot
Boner?
lady cannot say shrimp. WTF.
Leave the top entrance, this one, but can you add another portal, like right here? And can this one section be missing so you can be in this power loop? And when you get right here and flick back, you can elongate this and jump into the dive there. You know what I mean? If there's like an oval dead behind you,
Skunk.
that would be kind of sick. The power loop spot is awesome, but having a power loop spot that you could flick backwards cleanly into a dive spot?
Sure, we'll fix that.
Spicy. Yeah, just right back on that back wall right there where those pipes are, right there. Can you go through those little pipes?
Infinity Loops contest. I think 3-inch and under. Isn't it 60 seconds of freestyle, by the 24th?
Correct. The video is still on our page if you need a refresher. And I made the video as short as possible, even though there is a goofy skit in the middle, or in the beginning. I wanted to try to make it short and sweet so that it was easy to watch back. It's only 3 minutes long.
On velocidrone 2-core 4 threads.
Because to be honest,
GBS RAM AMD Ryzen
when
3200
Skittles used to let out
all right.
iGal videos, I hated having to watch them back to try to get the one thing that I needed, like the one rule or whatever that he set.
That portal?
That's what I was just thinking. Is maybe I could knife edge through the pipes there, but I don't know if that's even possible. If like it'll allow you. Oh no! We gotta go way harder on the throttle. Alright, hang on. I can't do my flowy, flicky power loop. We gotta do a very
That was
purposeful
money.
power loop.
I'll try to get some packs.
Yeah, take your time. You just gotta turn it in
One
by
time only gap.
by the 25th. We're gonna do a stream on the 25th, and when we do it, there's not enough juice. When we do the stream, as soon as the stream starts, I'm not going to accept any more entries, but I'll give you up until the time that the stream starts on the 25th. Ah, man, that's a difficult little connection of maneuvers there, but I like that. Yeah. Dang it. I gotta go top of this oval, that gate there. We gotta be at the very tippy top of it. Tippy top. Like there. Yeah, like there.
Little higher.
Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're measuring. Scoop.
I'm gonna try
Baby, let's go.
Yeah, that's the spot.
Nice.
Smiley face.
Oh god. Sweet. Okay, maybe leave that then. That's kind of sick that you can. I didn't realize you could knife edge through it. All right, if you can knife edge through it, I guess that's good. So you either gotta go hard on the throttle to get to that one. You gotta hit like one of the. Let's try that back one again. You gotta hit like a. Okay, you gotta hit a huge
Drone started dying,
for that
LOL.
one.
3 in is fine.
Yeah, 3-inch, up to 3-inch, up to, I think we kept it.
Too late.
Is it 2 to
Check
3S?
your messenger /.
Oh, you already added it? That's cool, that's cool. I bet you can still get to a knife edge spot if you went lower. Yeah, you can knife edge to this spot.
3 1-2s.
All right, hang on. Did I put the rules in the description of the video? I should do that too, just so you don't have to actually watch it. You could just read it. That would be easier, huh? I'll change that after stream. All right, let me delete this.
3 2s max. No 3s.
Yeah, I think it is 3-inch 2S max. I think it's 1 to 2S,
Sheet.
3-inch max. Yeah, I wanted 3S is. I don't know. I never liked the fact that they included 3S in iGal. I thought 3S was a little. It's a little forgiving. It's very forgiving for iGal, especially for the stuff you got to do in iGal.
I
So
fly 3 in 3s.
People that are stuck flying like a 1S 65mm whoop will not be able to do the same challenges that somebody in something with 3S can pull off in iGal. Okay, let's replace. Is that right?
You need 2 prize classes, sub 99G and sub 250G. 3s, 10% of the time. 3s was only for HD in IGAO 3.
It was,
I
but
can understand that.
HD setups
3-inch 3s is
you
a
can
rocket
get
ship.
really light now, especially when you have what is it, a 3-inch prop you can work with in iGal? Ducted, or what is it? I don't remember the prop size now of the ducts. 85mm is the max frame
Yes,
size.
90 miles per hour I flew LOL.
Wait, is this right? Yes, that is right. Okay. All right, we got it. Somebody sent
Yeah,
me
that's
the
true, but last year there were less options.
somebody sent me
My
the
main
link.
rig meets the standards.
Okay, I got that. I want to check that out later. There's a somebody sent me the link last night for the T-Motor flight controller. I wanted to look at it.
Yeah, believe it was 85 millimeters.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we are giving you a little more room on prop size, but I like really low powered, large prop.
I'll probably
builds.
fly
Those
my
are fun,
Giro
and you can do
Tadpole.
tons of cool shit with those. They're so floaty. So it's not like
FC is generic AF.
it's not like there's any hard requirements for ours. It's just freestyle. So, okay, that's what I thought. I'm glad, Kleiner, your brain works way better with this stuff than mine. So I'm glad to hear it from your brain as well. Because I looked at the specs of it and I was like, this doesn't look like anything I care about. This looks kind of
open prop is fine.
old almost. Like it looked like an old Crazy Bee board to me, kinda. And I understand they're trying to like go with simplicity and all, but
It's already outdated.
yeah, I don't know.
I fly 6 because it's fun, though probably not the most technically capable. Yes. Yet.
Yeah, whatever. Fly what's fun. Freak that. I fly whoops because they're fun. People always like, like John Doe. Big meanie. Why don't you fly 5-inch? You pansy. Like, because. It's too much work. Gotta charge these gigantic batteries. Gotta have my neighbor stare at me.
I finally received my
Ooh,
analog
it's
tadpole
dark in
form
here again.
Armadan.
Let's go peep that spot real fast. And I'll turn the thing up. Ooh. That's gonna be cool. Oh god. Oh god, there was just barely enough. Bless you. Thank you. Did you come all the way over here just to sneeze? Oh, okay.
You need power of 5 frame with 4 whoops to make him happy.
What is
Get
that?
darker oh look good lit map. Might do the maiden voyage today.
You made it yesterday?
That
What
Gordon
is it a
nice.
propeller?
How long did it take from the time you ordered it?
Are you trying to make a helicopter? What is this? Why did you
Thought
hang
for
on.
second the barfing
Come here.
starts.
You trying to fly? You attach that to your hat? And spin it? No? You're not going to throw up, are you?
Is that a no from him? X.
If you throw up, I think there's an empty Ziploc bag over there.
About 3 weeks to get to the Midwest USA. The BonerFPV looks clutch.
The T-Motor flight controller looks clutch. All right, well, hang on now. Hang on, let me just go look
Wait,
at this
what?
damn thing.
A 5-inch build using 4 whoops as the props? At 8bit_FPV, Redec 72, yes. Heads.
Not a bad idea.
BonerFPV.
Not a bad idea. Power 5-inch quad with 4 whoops. I like where your head's at. I like where your head's at. We gotta bring that guy on payroll. Let me just find this link and let's look at this real fast. Here it is.
I'm curious how that will be at Gordon. I hear they make decent
Okay,
flying and
first
flies.
off, pump the brakes, T-Motor. I don't even want to look at this yet. This mess. Look at this. Woo!
4
That
whoops.
is going to
Holy
be
crap.
a yeesh for me on that price. Where are the specs at? Frig
That's
all this.
so doable.
Blah, blah, blah. There we go. What is this? What is 6 amp? What do you see is that?
$65. Would a
6
brushed
amp.
FC work better to power the whoops as props? Or how on brushless? Only F411 for $60 is steep. 6A rating on 4.5.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, sure. SPILers is on its way out. Only 50 MW VTX. IWLL let you know as soon as I fly it. I heard they make some really good quads. One's 13 amp, I think. Amp rating is fake news.
Yeah, I don't
LOL.
believe that.
Björk 50 MW VTX.
Peak
To be
7
honest,
amp?
everything looks perfect on the Tadpole 3-inch.
Yeah, the 50 milliwatt built-in VTX is kind of like, okay. Alrighty. So, how's
They
2020
use
been
same FAT
treating
as
you?
everybody else.
They're using the same FET as everyone else, but they're claiming higher continuous current? I feel like that's a dangerous way to sell your product. No?
Will attend on Sun's 6 in cardboard? LOL. I literally just sold my analog Tadpole to Poodle Hawk. He should be getting it today or tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Very nice of you. Yeah, I don't know what's,
Is the Jepherk Thinking P16 any good?
I haven't tried the Thinking P16.
Well, the fits will do peaks of 7A, so it might be fine, but still, just use the continuous value like everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's kind of weird to advertise it as...
You just split one motor signal
6.
to all 4 ESC inputs, then the hoop works as a single motor.
Big old cube antennas make me nervous.
I would have built you one, Gordon. You'll love the Armadon built one though. Ah, okay,
Small
makes
area,
sense.
low heat. Building drone is more simple.
6 amp burst.
Just solder the camera. Easy peasy. I like this tape job too. That's nice. For that nice close-up picture. Leave your craptastic tape all over that so we could take a nice close-up picture. Is there a brand name they're covering up maybe with the tape? Oh, this is a great picture. Look. This
At
is what
my
I was
birthday
talking about
next time I will have
on
you
stream
build me
last night.
one.
About the T-Motor motors.
Just say it. It don't worth it XD.
25,000
That run
kV.
cam nano 3.
22,000 kV. Here and here. Unibells. Why? 25,000 kV? Non-unibell. Interesting.
I can't wait for shipping from Taiwan.
And I thought maybe one, you know, which came first, chicken or the egg kind of thing, like we were talking earlier. But then I went to T-Motor's website, and I did some detective work. And if you
Heads,
search for...
do a video where you attach a motor that draws 6A continuous. Let's see some.
If you search for M0802s... oh wait, this is the... T-Motor has like 2 websites, don't they?
At Gordon Yeman, let me know if you think of anything you want. Still waiting on my Fractal 75 form fractal. USB-C on that FC?
Was it? No. No, not USB-C. That's whatchamacallit, the old jammy. That angle they chose is
Do you
pretty
have
flattering.
a recommendation for a pre-built tiny hoop that uses a CAD's Vista? Or am I best just building one myself?
Honestly, you're probably best just building one yourself if you want to
What
get
is the
things
specs on
like
your Warpig mic?
do exactly what you want.
Dang, I haven't even flown my newly built F-75 yet. Just remembered. Lucky, most hoop came micro
T-Motor
USB.
Online?
What why?
Why do they have so many different websites? Why can't you just have one website, T-Motor? They also have different prices on the 2 different sites, which is weird.
At Mike Bergman,
I don't know
I
if
think
that's
you have
legit or
too
not.
many quads.
Not logging in. No, thank you. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Okay, never mind. On this site, they don't even have M0802s. They have the F0802. Interesting. I could never find the same thing twice
Way
on
too many
T-Motor's
dude.
websites. Never mind.
LOL.
I was going to show you that I found that it looked like these motors came out before they were like posted before the 2-piece bells were, the 25,000 kVs. So
At Ithix FPV, I can't remember.
I don't know why they did
I'll
that.
find it and send you a pic. Give to us, Mike. LOL.
Anyways,
At
pooptastic.
Mike Bergman, that is a good problem to HAV.
Yeah, I'm not blown away by this. Whatever.
Haven't flown the Warpig either. LOL.
Yep. Scratch that. All right, we're gonna go turn the light up a little bit in here so we can see what we're doing.
I digress. Looks like too little too late.
Oops. That should be good. Let's peep that. Yes.
Can angle mode be used in velocidrone?
Yes. Yeah. You can change your... I think you can use 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Angle is 1. Horizon is 2. Rates is 3. So you can change pretty easily. And then you can do this.
Yes.
If you want to fly like that. If you want to practice. Probably better on the whoops, maybe? In this. Cool. Almost ran right into that. One more ring. How's the brightness on Strem?
No way, seriously? I need to practice some line of sight. Angle better indoor racing.
Yeah, angle's definitely better for indoor racing. God, that feels like it turns on its own. It is so disorienting being that. Oh, wait. Wait a second.
Angle is really
No, yeah,
nice
that
for
runs
learning
right.
line of
That
sight.
runs it right down the center.
I'm
of it.
about to do some work at Bohangles.
It just frigs with me. Feels like it's turning when it's not.
You can totally race acro indoor.
Oh, yeah.
Just a different learning curve.
Yes. Yes,
At
it is.
Isaac's FPV, didn't
you,
you mention wanting to build an FPV fun jet?
You get
I have one that I'm messing around with too.
you get used to balancing your
I
weight
learned
more
to fly line of sight.
with
Angle
acro.
best.
With angle, it
Map
forgives
for
you.
North by East live tomorrow.
Helps you a lot. Like you can just kind of full stick into turns and stuff like that. Whereas with acro, if you're full sticking, like you better have full control over what you're doing. Whereas angle, it'll forgive you a little forgiving. Keeps you upright. If you get into a
just
crash,
cleaned that
bump into
soft
something, it'll keep you upright still for the most part. But if you ever want to talk about angle mode in this stream
I got
and
it
OG's
off
on,
Funjet
make sure
I'm
you call it
working on at Mike Bergman.
training wheels. Training wheel mode. Call it little baby mode. Nothing against anybody flying angle, just to mess with OG.
Me too, dude. LOL.
Oops.
Gonna chop
Oh,
the
God.
nose. LOL.
That would be a really long way up. Oh god, and we're out. Trippy spinning on stock
practices both angle and acro.
gimbals after doing getting used to those mini AGO1s.
Not the Ultra but the X-Wing looking one. Little baby mode LMAO. OG flies tricycle mode.
Yes, perfect. Old tricycle mode over there. Start calling them training wheels. What up, training wheels? How you doing today, trike? Start calling them like Slugger and like little kid names. Hey, Tiger.
I never use trainer mode. LOL. I've got the white with orange and black decals. I think it is the Ultra. OG gonna get triggered AF.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I always push his buttons about angle mode because I know it gets under his skin. The more people that switch from angle to acro and bring it up to him, they're like, "Oh, you still fly angle mode?" He's like, "Yeah, I know. I'm one of the holdouts." So we're gonna keep poking at it and poke, because that's what we do.
I like OG's video of his new drone and was wondering if it was all him or you came up with ideas and edited the video. OG kiddo flies with his training wheels on. Call him TW instead of OG.
Call him TW. He'll go, "Oh, like Tiny Wolf? Oh, okay, cool."
Still flies angle.
Yes, he does.
Laughing face. LOL.
Yes, yes, he does.
TWLMAOL.
That was all OG's idea, that video. I think he is taking a little inspiration from the fact that I've been trying to be a little more skit funny, try to keep it a little more entertaining, the videos, like not just make it boring, dry, here's the info, but try to do a little bit of both. I think he can do that style well as well.
The OGTW funny shite.
And I think
cool.
Yeah, I think it was a good start for him. I watched it with him. I gave him a little bit of input, but not much. For the most part,
Running up the stairs all excited and stuff.
yeah, for the most part. I did tell him that skip part was just too long, like the running up the steps and all that was a little long. But
Still fast as FK on angle.
but he was, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a good video. Still fast AF on angle? Yeah. So are most
Christmas
like
morning.
8-year-olds and stuff like that. I'm just gonna stay on him until he changes.
FB Mike.
No, I'm just kidding. OG is fast as shit. No disrespect, but also total disrespect. Oh, if we flick back hard enough, that would be kind of money. Hang on. I'm about to do some live action sauce right here. Live action. Live action sauce.
And
Here we
then
go.
rag on him why he is not as fast
Oh,
as
God.
he used to be.
Well, when he switches to acro, then I'm gonna rag on him for not. I'm gonna be like, why are you so slow, dude? He'd be like, screw you, man. I'm learning
Dude, that
acro.
gives me a cool idea for
Damn,
a
dude, this
t-shirt, a
is-
hoop with training wheels instead of props.
This is really slow, buddy. You okay? Are you feeling sick or you all right? Okay, here's what I'm trying to do. We're trying to go all the way to the tippy top. We're trying to come all the way down. And we're trying to flick. Keep going. Cockeyed. I need the power of the mini AGO1s. I want to do like a little flick and hit the gap backwards and upside down. That's what she said. Hit the gap backwards and upside down. Going through the other one. It's going through this one. Like a hard flick back. Maybe we got to go a little higher up. Maybe like here. Nope. Hit the girder. One level. No! Just got to be grooving. That's the problem. We're thinking about it, boys. We're thinking about it. Not what we wanted to do because I went too high, but I got the maneuvers down now. We got it. Not enough juice. You got to get up. And then you got to get down. Not enough. Dang it. Why am I having so much trouble with this? No, we're not coming out of it nearly fast enough. You got to yeet. And then you got to yeet. Oh well. What are you doing over there? Hey, Clappy. Clappy McStompy feet. What are you doing? Huh? With your clod hoppers. You can take your shoes off. Where are you going? You gotta go to work? I think it's work time. Is it time to go to work? What are you doing? Stop. Don't hang off the arm of the chair, kid. You're gonna break it again. I can't keep screwing this thing on. It's loose again. Eventually, it's just not gonna go back on. The welds are gonna break, and then that's it. That's all she wrote. Do you want to fly? Or are you gonna barf? Was that an answer, or? Huh? You want to use your big boy words? Do you want to fly? No? Okay, good talk. He's just sniffing. That's what I was trying to do, just like that. But for some reason, I was having the biggest mental block trying to do that on the other one. What you want, Smelly?
I don't know.
Farty McGassy pants. You don't know what? You're sick. What do you mean you don't know what to do? You stayed home from school because you were sick. What do you want to do? Go play basketball at the park? What do you do when you're sick? Well, yeah, you stay home. Usually you're supposed to relax and like drink orange juice and water and feel better.
Small son LOL.
There we go. That's all I was trying to do the first time. Really not that complicated. Yes, he is a tiny man. Tiny little man. What are you doing, tiny little man? Tiny version of me with blonde hair. Thanks, Mom. What are you doing, Blondie? That makes things easier to fly. Smush your head. This is good for lumbar support. All right. Key, get it together, you nut. If anybody wants to know how you get good at flying, just get a 6-year-old to just constantly smash into it while you're practicing flying. That usually helps. You should see when I try to fly my whoop around the house. That's why I'm so good at reacting and stopping quickly. Because I've almost smacked him in the face 1,000 times with a whoop. Because he just darts around corners and goes, ha! Surprise! Scares the bejesus out of me. You're scaring me, kid. How do you do it? There you go. That's how it is. Or something like that. It's something to that effect. The, whatchamacallit? Laser flip. It's a laser. It's like a laser. Whoops. Kinda, sorta.
Og, not so good not smashing into people. Can you make a combo clip from this one and that quad in space tooth ningy?
Like, under the same thing? I could do 2 separate videos for both. We could do that.
Og bop head.
Yeah, OG's not too great at, not running into people. Doesn't have a lot of practice with that, as you can tell. If you were here last night on stream and saw those videos and heard those stories. He's a flight risk, OG.
2 clips are always better.
Got you. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Uh-oh, we lost it. There it is. Well,
I was here last night and saw the videos.
I say this is another success, my friend. Only thing I would suggest is maybe turning the brightness up a touch on the version you have, because it is a bit dank. Just a scotch. Oh, that's so sick having that there. Hell yeah.
Hit face bike guy.
Yep. Hit the face of the bike guy.
What do you guys fly your one's batteries down to?
Usually like 2.9. I don't recommend it, but usually, yeah, I usually fly mine really low. Like 3.0 or 2.9. Although they're BT 2.0s now, so they They have good power up until like the very
Robot
end
lady
of
does
3.3.
not say shrimp. VOE
And then it just
dash
dies quick.
42.0V.
Robot
Did
lady
I
doesn't
hear
say
someone
shrimp.
mention kids falling off bikes?
That's no
I
good.
flew my twos to 5.8V.
What'd you say? Something about falling off bikes?
Nothing better than a fart. Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day. I don't give a shit about your kid.
Another successful map here, though, Mr. Boner. I do appreciate it. Oh God, these gimbals, man.
Smiley face.
We need a good clip for the video that I'll use when I make my video. Hang on. There you go. You'll see that clip in the
And
jumper.
thanks for testing, bro.
In the jumper video.
Mine warning flash at 3.0.
Yeah, you can change that, but I usually fly mine to 3.0 anyways, just because,
LOL, that's how mine sounds like.
you know, why not? Yours sounds like this too? How long have you had yours? I got this yesterday. I started using it yesterday. So this was brand new until then. This was brand new. It's still got the plastic on the screen. The you guys want to watch that? Isn't there something some people like?
Since release.
Isn't there like a sensory thing or something some people have?
So a
with this?
couple of months. You should put some lube on your gimbal. Lube makes everything better.
There you go. I know that does something for somebody somewhere. You're welcome. You should put some lube on your gimbal.
Squeaking gym balls will probably give some nasty
Okay.
results in an internet search.
Oh, yeah, it probably would. You're right.
Satisfied.
So the reason I don't,
Olive oil.
the reason
No
I don't
joke.
put anything on these yet, when I do a review of something, I try to put myself in the position I was when I started FPV. Like, I didn't know that you could just break a radio open, and I didn't even know you could break a radio open sometimes to change the tension. I want to go that far back. So when I get a new radio to test for a video, I don't do anything to it. I don't change the tension, nothing. I turn it on, I start using it. If the gimbal squeaks,
Squeaking gym balls. That's the problem when getting older.
that's what you'll hear in the review then. Because is it that hard when they already have it all open to just put a little of grease in there? It's not that hard. They already got it open when they're putting it together. Just put a little grease in there, just a bit. If it's really that simple for me to do it, well, you do it. You already had it open. I paid for it. Why do I got to put the grease on? So I include that in reviews because one day I'm waiting. I'll get a radio where they're greased already, and this doesn't happen. And I will champion that radio. But that's the only reason I don't do that. I
see what you
completely
are throwing down.
think, yes, that's a
couple
great
drops
idea,
Of Hoppy's gun oil.
is to drop some lube on the
Pre-lube.
gimbals. That'll help. But I don't want to do that just yet. I want to at least get through the review, and then we'll clean them up. To be honest, I'll probably take all of this out. Take the E22 that's in here for ELRS, and just move the guts over into all my other stuff, and put the old gimbals and all that back on. So the AGO1s.
My Jumper T Pro doesn't sound like this.
Because I don't.
That's another good Letterkenny sound bite. Fade just a little and then the sound each actor makes.
Just a little? Was there just a little? I have the To Be Fair. I used that one earlier in stream. You may not have been here for it. But yeah, anyways. You said the Jumper T Pro doesn't sound like this. Does that have different gym balls in it?
Not on your soundboard yet.
It's not good. But minus the gimbals otherwise, I'm sure the rest of the radio will
Funny
be...
story, I put in my AG01 I forgot to apply the grease. Let's just say I was a little underwhelmed with the feel at first XD.
I don't have any grease on mine. my mini AGO ones that are in here, these are ungreased. At least not from me. They're nice and clean. Silky smooth. There's no stick ends on this right now. But, because I put them on the new T-Lite. Because they were killing my thumbs. These little bastards, man, when they're brand new, these little things.
I think they come with it pre-applied now.
Razor sharp. Oh, just digs right into your thumbs.
Maybe all smooth from THC oil?
Ooh, possibly. Yes, possibly. There is quite a bit of that floating in the air. They come, okay, with it pre-applied now? Okay, that would make sense. Again, there's no, especially if you're paying $100 for a set of gimbals, if you ain't sending them with grease on them, give me a break. Then you better be selling them for like $98.
Maybe take the stick ends to a belt sander.
Maybe. I've found that if I just use them for maybe a month, usually they get kind of broken in a little bit better and softer on the ends. They're not as rough. Because I fly a ton. I fly like maybe 4 or 5 hours a day total, sim time in IRL. So I wear the stick end like feeling down really quickly. I also apparently wear gimbals down really quickly. God dang, dude. That is janky. Even that sounds brutal. Ugh. Not good. It sounds like I have an effect on the mic, but I don't. Sounds like that. Ugh. Gross. Not a fan of that. But, man, if you put some, even this radio just
Damn,
having
that is brand new.
the Jimmy
Big
Jam
off.
on it too.
The stick ends get smoother, or you get calluses.
ELRS unit on it
Probably
too. The
not
module.
enough geese in there.
There's like just such a good weight to this radio now. The T-Lite normally is very light. This one, this feels like, sorry, this feels like a toy. This feels way more solid now with all the extra weight and everything. Having the CNC gimbals in there, all of it just adds more weight to it. It feels way better. I gotta weigh the difference between these two with the module off. But actually, I guess I should leave the module on. This has ELRS. This has ELRS. I guess I should leave it on for comparison because you would need the module to have it on the V1, but you don't need the module to have it on the V2. But to have a module on the first one, you get better range. To have it built in on this one, I don't know. Pros and cons. Pros and cons. I'm still upset that there's no different colored mini AGO ones. I feel
Anyone put the Radio Master
neglected?
ELRS module on an X Lite?
I feel very neglected. That I bought their doggone mini AGO ones, and then I see that they're releasing different colors of the AGO ones.
Still fly a lot of red pine whoops, so I need that 4-in-1.
And then boom. Put the Radio Master ELRS module on an X Lite. Ask, or I'll ask him. I'll ask Eve. I know Eve has X Lites, and I know he runs ELRS. I don't know what module he runs, if any. He may just use that little built-in one he was working on now. I'm not sure. But I'll ask. I'll ask around, but yeah. Still fly a lot of red pine whoops.
I still use 4-in-1 Jumper T Pro with external ELRS module. Fractal switched to his built-in.
Oh, okay. It's probably a good move. I don't know why you wouldn't if you went through the trouble of building a built-in one. Hang on. I don't know. What am I looking for? Oops. What is... Okay, what were you talking about? You said, did I already look past it?
So the only color scheme for the AGO 1 minis are Pyrodronis version?
No, I don't even... Do they even have Pyrodrone version in minis? I thought those were the Agio ones. I didn't know that they made any other colors of the minis yet. If they did, and it's only the Pyrodrone colors, then yeah, it's still... I don't need Pyrodrone colors. I need, like, purple or like a dark blue. That's what I need. But I'm not going to get that, I don't think. I don't think. Oh, okay, I remember the T Pro now. Sorry, I had to look up the T Pro because I remember hearing about it a ton and looking at it and then not looking at it anymore. I remember now, though. It's like a mixture of, like, DJI and the Tango and a couple other radios. It's like little things here and there they borrowed. Nice looking radio, though. How do you like it? Comfy? Is that the same gimbals? Is that the same gimbals? They look very similar. Ah, dual 18650 too. Very nice. I like that. Because yeah, the V1 is just a single 18650, which hasn't been too bad. Battery life. I guess we'll see about the internal ELRS. I haven't used this yet on any of my whoops, just in the sim. Today we do whoop flying with it. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll suck. I think it'll be good. I'm pretty used to using the these gimbals, the jumper gimbals, the stock ones, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, but we'll get there.
Have you used a TX12?
Nope. Only radios I've used are Beta FPVs, all their radios that they made, the light radios, they've sent me those to try. The X-Lite, the T-Lite.
Gamepad style.
That's it. Just those. So like 5 different radios. I've tried all 3 of the light radios, the T-Lite, and the X-Lite. I guess technically you could say the T-Lite V2, but this is the same radio. It just has a different internals. But more, the case is this exact same. The gimbals are the same. The switches, everything else about the radio is the same, like form factor. So it would be hard to like say that this is a separate radio from my daily, because it's the same thing. For the most part. For the most part. A little different, but very little differences. Not much. Squeak, squeak, squeak. We'll see. This does have Edge TX on it, though. This comes with Edge TX, which is interesting. Also, something that I've noticed about Jumper's radio, they did a really good job with this, and I'm going to mention this in my video on this as well. Their stickers that they send are of this radio with a body on it. There's like a little body below it. Let me see if I can just find it real quick, so you can see what I'm talking about. But they did such a good job with the marketing with that I can't look at my radio now. I can't look at a T-Lite and not see the little body underneath it of the little dudes that come with it. Oh, here's the sticker sheet. I found it. Stickers. And stickers. Okay, here it is. So you get these with your radio, which first off, that's an insane amount of stickers to get. That's pretty sweet. But I can't look at this radio now.
The remote is the head, right?
Yeah, I can't look at this now and not see those. So that was a brilliant marketing. Because now all I see is a face. I see a little dude. I just feel like I'm holding his head whenever I see these now.
Cool sticker pack.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty neat sticker pack. I just noticed the other day that this is kind of like almost a galaxy print on the back of this one. It's kind of sort of like a red-blue shift. which is pretty neat. And they're little astronaut guys, little robots. Yeah, it's neat. It's a neat little sticker pack.
3D printing the guy as a controller holder. I do have jumper stickers.
Ooh.
I like 'em.
Ooh, Ben Blue with a clutch idea. That would be cool. I don't really ever like have my radio in like a holder, but it'd be cool to have a display of that.
What is the price on the Jumper T-Li Pro?
Great question. Sick. I guess they don't have a spot to where they sell stuff. Okay. Jumper T-Li Pro.
Because you don't have that holder, of course.
That's why I don't use it. Looks like around 100. More or less. Yeah, around $100. A little less.
That's kind of genius.
Oh God, on eBay they're expensive. But you can get them from Race Quads has it. There you go. I was looking for a reputable site. Yeah, $90. Not a bad buy. Well, I've never tried it, so I couldn't tell you.
Not bad at all.
That's not a bad investment to only spend $90.
Morning, folks.
Yeah, for 1,000 milliwatt ELRS, that's not bad. Not too scabby. I don't know if there's any flaws with the radio or not. I've never used it.
Yo.
But anyways,
Not
it
too
exists.
bad at all.
It's out there. You can get one and try it for fairly cheap. It's not like buying an X-Lite. Buying an X-Lite's well over 100 now.
Hi, Georgie.
No good there. Oh, hiya, Georgie.
What radio are you currently using, heads?
How you doing, buddy?
Sup, guy?
We were just talking about you earlier. Your
Radio Master high-end Ranger
ears must have
Elvis
been burning
module is
there, Mr.
99
Clown.
bucks.
Currently, I'm using the V2 T-Lite. Jumper sent me this to try as a gift. Very nice of them. So, didn't tell me to say any of this. Told me I can, if I
What did I
wanted to
miss?
do a review on it, I was more than welcome to, but I wasn't required. I'm going to do one anyways, just to let you guys know about it. Might as well. And I'm also not obligated. They didn't say that I had to say anything specific about it. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on it like I would with
Clown,
anything else.
You were missed by many.
This is not going to be like a commercial for the T-Lite. This is going to be like an actual, my normal review of a T-Lite. My normal radio review. So this is, we're in the middle of our stress testing right now. Going well, as you can hear. We're on still day one, technically.
I wish I didn't have to be working.
We're still
I
in the
want
first
to
24
see if
hours.
This Crux 35 is going to catch fight.
I hope not.
Giving us all the other 10%. Have you tried the Baytaft Flight Radio 3 Pro?
The Pro. Was it a black shell on that one? Am I thinking of the right radio? Light Radio 3 Pro.
Yeah, the black one. Baytaft Flight Radio 3 is worst.
I didn't try this, but what? Jesus, BonerFPV. 3 pop-ups at once. Ultra compact portable radio. Does that screen slide down? No. It does. Okay, so this is like the Zorro. Knowing BonerFPV, a lot of this info could be wrong. This could be info about older radios because they tend to update stuff and not tell anybody. So they upgraded the gimbal sensor. power output's been... Oh, it's just different power output. Same battery.
Baytaf's fresh desk support bullshit can get wrecked. At Poodlehawk FPV, sorry, but it's 50/50ths if it catch fire.
Okay, I never tried this one. This was the last one I tried. I still have that upstairs in the box because it's not good. It's like definitely a bag radio, just like one you toss in your bag. This one though, I would probably... Jesus, look how big that looks in her hands. It's too early for that. Stop it. It's not what I meant.
Anything Beta FPV is trash. Don't bother buying anything from Beta FPV. XD. Joy.
That sounded like something Eve would say.
Big Black Radio.
Hey now.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't really, I don't know. I don't know that I would even try this one. I guess that's probably why I skipped this one to begin with. That, and I think Beta FPV is done with me trying their stuff. I think they've caught on to the fact that I'm too honest. So they're like, eh, maybe we'll send it to someone else. Maybe we'll send it to someone else. Who wants to go camping? Buy my Beta FPV NFT.
There was another one with a small screen at the top like that, much smaller than the Zorro. I am just sharing my experience with everyone. Don't want anyone to waste their money.
Hey, no, let her rip. Honesty hurts sometimes. Let her rip. Are you talking about the... Ben, are you talking about the Light Radio 3? Are you talking about this? Another one with a small screen at the top.
I think the screen folded a bit back and front, but didn't fold away or come off. Maybe a year or more ago. Turnigy Evolution.
All I thought of...
It. Not important, sorry.
It is important. All I thought of when you said that the screen folded over... some of my gamers might get this. All I thought about was the old Logitech G15 keyboard that I used to have. Because the screen had this folded over and closed up. And then when you opened it, you could set it to like... It was so dumb. You could set it to show you the ammo you had in the game you were playing. Like you needed to look down at your keyboard to see how much ammo you had when it was displayed right there on your screen.
Biggest issue with BFPV IMHO is that they are so damn intransparent. They do good stuff, but then they change something, tell nobody, and suddenly you get something that sucks.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying when we went to their site. We can read through the info that they have listed.
Heads, did you like using
nobody
the Zorro
knows
radio?
If it's going to be real or not. Oh, I forgot. I tried the Zorro too. Damn. I did. Okay, so I have tried more radios than I thought. I forgot about the Zorro. I didn't hate the Zorro. I don't think the Zorro is a bad radio. I don't think it's great for me. Mainly because the gimbals felt closer together, which I think I measured, and they are slightly closer together than this, or further apart. Further apart.
Had that same keyboard. Yeah, it was pretty stupid.
So it felt like I had to...
temps there.
I couldn't get comfortable with it. I couldn't. My fingers. I just couldn't get comfortable with it on that radio. Hardware-wise, it's a nice radio. Price-wise, it's not bad. Durability, I beat the hell out of it. I dropped it and we held it by the gimbals and swung it around. shook them until they started rattling. We really beat the hell out of it, and it still
Heads,
worked
do
fine.
you have oversized
I
man
liked it.
hands?
It's pretty good. I don't know. I didn't think I had huge hands. But then I saw that picture of me holding a tea light from the video that I put up, the short that I put up the other day, and my hands look gigantic. But I don't think my hands are that big. I've never thought I had huge hands, but I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. I got skinny little fingers. Skinny little fingies. Where is it? Hang on, I'll show you which one. It's gonna be loud as hell. Okay, there we go. That radio looks itty bitty in my hands. In this
What
picture.
size gloves do you wear?
Like regular work gloves? I don't know, large, I guess. I just buy large, like mechanics gloves normally. But I don't know. My hand's not that big. I don't think. But holding a tea light is tiny. So I don't know. This looks a lot it's a lot more deceiving to hold this, I think. But I don't have
Loops latex gloves.
I don't think so. Lubes latex
I have
gloves just
skinny
to get
velvet
along.
hands with long fingers. I am a freak.
I do have velvety hands. I was a mechanic for the majority of my life. I played the drums all my life. I've always worked with my hands, and somehow, and I don't use lotion. I don't put lotion on ever. Somehow my hands, like I don't get calluses or anything. I do, but they go away super fast, and then my hands just smooth. My wife always gives me shit because she puts on like hand treatment and puts like gloves on at night that she sleeps with that have cream in them, just like gotta soften my hands. I feel like that's just doing damage over time, though. That's my theory, my conspiracy theory.
Same, somehow hands stayed soft.
The more you use your hands...
That radio looks like McDonald's cheeseburger in your hands.
What? Get out of here. No, it doesn't. It's not that. Oh, God. Reflexes of a cat. The speed of a mongoose. It's not that tiny, or it's not that big.
You've got that Wolverine thing.
My hand? It's not that big. Right?
LOL.
Yeah. Anthropomorphic, or what is it? Titanium
It
antimalleum.
kinda does, buddy.
I forgot what it's called. Somebody knows what it is. Weapon X. Yeah, that's me. But for some reason, I only got it in my hands. My hands rejuvenate.
Jumper T Pro is significantly bigger.
Is it?
Like of mice and men. The gimbals are so tiny in your hands.
It feels
because
small, but it's because it is small. It's a tiny radio.
18,650.
Oh yeah, double 18650s. So this is double 18650. Well, this has the double 18650 caps. That's a pretty decent size difference, I'd say, between the two. Somewhat. What's better, side by side? Yeah. Yeah, there's a pretty decent size difference there. That's
Same
what she
with
said.
chapstick. Never start using it or you'll need it forever.
Same. I tell my wife that. My wife's constantly, all winter. And then she comes over and gives me a kiss. I'm like, don't, stop. I don't want it on me because then I'm going to have to start using
coming
it.
from the X Lite.
Because why would anybody design a product that you only needed to use once and would never need again? Why wouldn't you design a product
Same with
that they
Carmex.
always need? Right? What is that called? Planned obsolescence? Am I saying that word right? Yeah, I avoid all that stuff. I try not to take any medications from stores like Tylenol and stuff. I just try to like drink a lot of water when I have headaches and just grin and bear it.
Like cigarettes or razor blades.
Yeah.
Unless you move from a very humid climate to the desert.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess if you're changing, like, you'd have to reacclimate to whatever new environment you're in.
Geez, so dry out here.
But, yeah, where I'm at in Maryland, it is very humid all the time.
Seriously,
So-
I never got on that toilet paper scam.
Yeah, toilet paper is a scam. You just leave it on there. It's pretty... It just dries and falls off. Like, duh. Don't do that. Please clean your butt. Please clean your butts. Oh boy. I'm also going
Same
to
with underwear. Total scam.
message Siadi today and challenge him to a slap fight when we meet up. It should be pretty good. I'm gonna get 75 millimeter whoops to put on my hands to slap with, and he'll get 65, and we'll see which one does better.
LMAO.
Durability challenge. Same with underwear. Well, yeah. I mean, because it's, if you think about it, it's brilliant. Like, we'll sell them clothes that just go under their clothes. Scam of the century. Underwear.
Did you get a chance to go back and see his fractal build yet?
From last night or 2 nights ago? Yes, I did. After somebody brought it up last night, somebody brought it up in stream, I guess, before I got off. I went back and watched it, yeah.
There's a local hoop race at a brewery here.
Well, I watched it on
I'd met Skittles to ask if he has
1.5.
ever been. Turns out his wife runs it, lol. Radio Master T8 Pro was the one I meant.
Oh yeah, I
Sorry,
know about
way off topic
the
by
brewery race. Yeah. That's funny that you hit him up and he's like, yeah, that's Ribbit's thing. Yeah, I've heard that little race has been pretty cool too. Ah, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The screen was optional, though. Did it come with the screen? Or did you have to buy the screen? Oh, so the screen came on the Pro, but I guess you had to buy it with the normal one, maybe? At my first glance, that's what I'm guessing. I didn't try this one. No, I do remember when this came out though. It looked too toy-ish.
Not everything
I
from
didn't think I was gonna
Baytaf
like
is
it.
bad. I have some good experience with some fly controllers and motor. I think it doesn't come off, just they're being floppy. Yes.
It looks like it. Yeah, it comes off. It just clips onto the back thing here. It does get floppy though. Does do some flopping. Yeah, that's interesting. I do remember that radio. That's so funny. I completely forgot about it. It went right past me when it came out. I saw it and I remember people talking about it and I was like, eh. I think I had just given up on the X-Lite. I was just getting fed up with them ditching D8. So I was thinking like, well, I got to find something else to fly, a different radio. And I was, at that time, like the T8, the Zorro, and I think the T-Lite were all right around, like within a few months coming out of each other. So I had a bunch of options that hit the market right when I needed them, which was great. I just landed on the T-Lite is all. Just where my preference fell, I guess. Had everything that looked like I wanted, at least. I don't know what the hell I want in a radio. I just know that one makes me pretty happy, so I'll deal with it for the time being. All right. Got new stuff on the way. I think Manuel, I think you might be earlier on in the stream. He's talking about beta FPV. Maybe he's behind a little bit. I've had good experiences with some beta FPV stuff too. But I've had more bad experiences with them as a company. So quality control, customer service, than other companies.
Did you ever try
so far.
flying with OG's TX16S?
Just my opinion. I've tried flying with OG's radio, I think twice. Both of which I can't get used to box radios. I just can't do it. Malty has an older box radio too. Or maybe a newer one. I think he did get a newer... I think he got a jumper. A jumper something. I can't remember now. He bought it a while ago. But Malty got a newer box radio that I tried as well, and I didn't like it. And then he stopped using box radios, and I think now he uses a T-Light now. I could be wrong, but I think he uses a T-Light now.
Sorry
Am I
for
making
being
this
late,
up?
I'm at work.
No, don't apologize for being late. I just want to make sure that you heard me respond to it at some point, but it sounds like you are caught up, so that's good. No, don't apologize. It's fine. Yeah, no, I have my own reasons for disliking beta FPV, but I would never tell anybody else like, no, your experience with that company is fake. You're making that up. They're really bad. There are people, surprisingly, in this hobby that will tell you that. That will deny your personal experience with the company and tell you that they suck.
I thought he
but I'm not
doesn't
that
use
guy.
anything anymore now from what you and Og were talking on some stream.
Yeah, Ben, that's a very good
Step
point,
into
actually.
my office.
Yes. He does not use anything at all. No. That's a fact. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Malty.
Because you're fucking fired.
His Malty's current radio he's using is in the shape of a guitar, and it does not fly anything. So it flies some sweet tunes, baby. Yeah, that's what he's doing right now, is just playing guitar. He's not flying any. Whatever makes you happy. Just, FPV makes me happy, so that's where I'm at. That's just where I'm at. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo, woo. Ooh, look at that price. Anybody? Anybody? Wait, so since the number's red, does that mean they give me $69 to take this turd off their hands? God dang. This is
What?
one of
Sweet licks.
two.
Haha.
One
I
of
see you
two.
throwing a guitar in the yard while asking, but does it freestyle?
One of two whoops that I've ever bought, bind and fly, that I didn't even end up putting a video out on because it was not worth anybody's time to even look at. It was that bad. I couldn't even get this to not have jello in the stock camera mount. Immediately had jello right out of the box. The hell am I supposed to do with that?
Whoa, that's super cheap.
Well, yeah, it's cheap because nobody wants this thing. Nobody. There was so much hype around this thing. They're like, oh, because it's the way that the ducks are made. It's more aerodynamic, and there's not so much drag because the ducks are a little
Decent
flatter.
components to swap to something, especially that price. I bought a used one for $50
It
and did
would
the
be
machete
decent
buff on it.
components,
I bought
sorry.
that from
but
RDQ for $45
this is
2
Emacs
years
stuff,
ago.
so doesn't always
Probably
fit
sold
the
out
best
quick, you already show LOL.
in other things. It doesn't.
Hoop club initiation hoop to the face.
It doesn't fit universally. Emacs's stuff, not all the time. I don't remember exactly what's in this build, but like their flight controller is extremely weird
AIO the
shaped.
same as most now.
I don't remember if it's in this exact one, but like the Tiny Hawk boards they used for a long time and everything, and those were so awkward. And their motors have like weird mounting patterns on the bottom. I don't know. I don't like Emacs's stuff usually. They don't impress me with much of anything.
Yeah,
They're
was a
Tiny
weird
Hawk
board.
Freestyle.
This hoop is good once you cut
2.
off the ducts and add 40mm props.
That's not a
Yeah,
bad
that
idea.
board is the normal shape, but the motors are 2 screws.
Okay, so it is the normal shape now.
Wish you weren't so effing awkward, bud.
Yeah, because this, yeah, it is an awkward one to work with. You're right. Very
Tiny
right.
Hawk 2 Freestyle FC and motor mounts are bullshit.
Oh,
That's
wrong
Heart
one.
Dominator HD
All right, that
for
one works.
450.
It's still fucking embarrassing, but
Wish
also
you weren't so fucking awkward, bud.
it's also awkward. It's a little bit of both. I'll give it a little bit of both. Yeah, this thing was not fun to work on or do anything with, for that matter. And the fact that it had trouble the second I got it out of the box was so frustrating. That was like when I got the Meteor 75. The Meteor 75 1S ELRS. Took it out of the box.
Those props were S.
Bound it up to Beta FPV's radio. It's their radio they sent me. So I'm just using all their stuff on purpose. And I go to arm it for the first time, and it just flies to space. No throttle. Just gone. There it goes. It's just out of here.
Yeah, that Emax rig was kind of an abortion.
This thing
That not
sucked.
PH2, I'm not interested, lol.
This thing sucked. It was really bad. This was really bad. The camera
Joy.
mount here, this was so bad. Not a great idea or design or anything. It like clipped in the top here, and you had to pop that out and then slide it out from the bottom. It was so annoying. And the jello in it was like impossible to get rid of once it started. That was it. There was no fixing it. I tried blue tack. I tried glue. I tried putting dampeners behind the camera, all surrounding it. And then I was like, oh, I'll just put it in a different build. No, not that simple. Not that. It's still sitting in a box. Still sitting in a box upstairs. With glue all over it. It's not PH 2.0. I ain't interested.
Yeah, not isolated from frame.
Yeah, this
all
is
the vibes are
GMB.
seen.
GMB 27 connector, which... whatever. I'm still kind of whatever on the GMB 27 connectors. I don't know that I'll ever be like in love with them. I guess they're there. They exist, you know. They're ones that you can use if you'd like. What board is it that they use in this? Let's look the board up. Main flight controller. Where's the... is there a sub flight controller? Where's the secondary flight controller at? Smallest drone in our fleet. Lightest drone we've made. Absolute garbage. New propeller theory. Somebody said those propellers suck, I heard. Good theory. Didn't work out so much. Did not pan out.
Yeah,
Ugly.
underscore good theory underscore.
Ugly little thing. All the, yeah, all this being attached to the main frame, the ducts and everything was just not a good, I don't know, it wasn't a good idea. Anyways, those are on sale for hella cheap on Race Day Quads. If you want to get anything, is there anything? Hang on, I'm gonna go grab one because we have one. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna look at it.
New propeller theory. Query that. Cute son lol. I have a theory, stop theorizing.
I will do no such thing. And how dare you? How dare you? Did you hear my son back there? He's like, hey, I'm watching this show.
We do need experiments in
Chinese
different
show.
props, new kinds. I am sure there is room for improvements on props.
Ugh, God, look at this thing. Ugh. Wait, no, this is the weird flight controller, right? This is the T-shaped one.
Theory equals guess. LOL.
This is this is T-shaped. I think OG said that AK maybe and someone else tried putting this flight controller in something else, and they just didn't. Yeah, that's right. It has a
OG
VTX that floats above it. It's hard to see, but there's a VTX that's floating on pins above the flight controller in there. Look at all the blue tack and
First
crap.
run used the old AIO style.
All that glue and everything in
Yes.
there did nothing. Did not help at all. Yeah, this thing was complete ass. Oh, that was
Oh,
the other
yeah,
thing.
They changed the FC for that.
I was, I
All
was just
saying
wondering.
it's float.
Look, why is there blue tack on the motors? I was like, why is there blue on here? Because the props wouldn't stay on.
Floating VTX and it only does 25 MW.
The props kept shooting off. I forgot about that. I would go to take off and the props would just go, just shoot off. Yeah. God, this thing sucked.
That hoop looks like a problem.
All of it was a problem. This whole thing, head to toe, was a problem. This was just not a good idea.
Yeah, they used the OG Tiny Hawk motors too first run.
Yeah, that's what I have here. I had it. I got it as soon as it was released. I grabbed it. You know, just to see what it was
They
about.
changed all that after the flop.
Ah, I see. Okay. I wonder what they.
It cut video
changed
bad.
to. Is this the same board that's? Well, that board that they're selling on that one, that's this board. Here, look at the down shot of where the buttons are. Here, hang on. Look at this one. Do you see where your reset button is and your USB
Blue
port?
tack motors LOL.
you
Butyl
got a
tape slash dum dum would probably
boot button.
hold decently.
The reset button or the boot button there, and the one for the VTX over on this side. And then if you look at the one we were just looking at, that looks like the same stuff in there, right? Yeah, that's the same stuff in there. At least in this one. That looks like the same. Yep, same guy. Maybe this is first gen they're selling or something? I don't know. I don't know anything about them making it better or changing anything about it. I knew nothing about it.
They could have old stock interesting. They should mention that part.
Maybe that's why
Maybe
it's so,
improve little bit.
maybe that's why it's so on sale. Maybe. Let's do some investigating.
But
Let's
still
just go to-
shit break.
Let's just go to Emax's website. I had a little piece of this whoop was on my keyboard. It's falling apart as I'm sitting here holding it. I remember, I think Kebab did a review on this where he was talking pretty highly about the form factor maybe, and how it was like, it's not like a regular whoop, guys, because it's all thin and stuff. Okay, let's go to... Oh God, what is with all these FPV sites and all their pop-ups? I don't want to join your mailing list. I'm going to come to your site and check out your new stuff. Just keep putting out new stuff. It's fine. What is this thing called? A Nanohawk. Okay, let's have a gander. I don't know, that looks a lot like the same flight controller. That's the same flight controller there. I'm trying to match everything up. Yeah, that's the same one here. Interesting. Where did you hear about the new stuff, the new parts that they put on it? Maybe I'll just look wherever that was.
Yeah, mine's got the TFC too. Man, oh hawk. That difference.
God dang, dude. These motors actually don't look like they don't look like they're using... Yeah, they're not using flat magnets, they're using arc magnets. I wonder if there's a bearing in there anywhere. Oh, it looks like there is a bearing. Wait, are these
Re-Emax.
motors like not shit?
I coulda swore I heard the AIO mounts like most FC and motors were same style we used too.
It does mount like most flight controllers. You're not wrong there. But let me see if I can actually show you what the flight controller looks like. If not, I'll just completely destroy this thing and rip it out of there. Because I could care less about this Nanohawk. It's just been sitting in the box since the review. This is it. So the VTX floats above it on pins here. Yeah, this is the same board here. Let's see, this is the... Okay, so this doesn't have motor plugs on that version. This doesn't either. Okay, I guess it always comes with solder pads.
Send it to me, I'll do something with it.
Solder variant of the replacement flight controller. Okay. P6000 gyro 5 API, ESC 25. Yeah. Okay. What are you doing? Acting like a cat.
Yeah, VTX SUX.
Yeah, that VTX is pretty bad. All right, let's peep their
Revisit it
0802s.
and do the MR shutterbug conversion.
These are the 19,000 kV? Yeah, 19,000 kV 0802s. That's these. It's funny that they give you 4 screws
Yes,
for a
still better
motor
than old version.
that has 2. So that's the other reason you can't use these motors with anything. I didn't explain that. Is that these have 2 holes across from each other. See? So you don't have
There
a
is
third.
bearing at.
So it's not triangular. It's not like a triangular 0802 screw pattern. It's like, it would be like a 4-way pattern just with the 2 side ones missing. So trying to use these on anything
All
else.
4-hole frames only.
Well, it's 4-hole 0802 though. I don't know. Is that spacing the same as an 1102? I don't know. These are questions outside of my realm of knowledge. But just looking at it, I'm assuming this...
1102 same yet.
That looks...
It's Emacs, it's probably some random pattern that fits nothing else.
That's what I
I
mean.
would
That's
think.
Emacs's normal stuff. It doesn't fit anything else. So actually, I wouldn't put it past them to have these bolts are closer together. The distance
It's
between
annoying
those 2
AF.
bolts are...
Can't upgrade the TH2
Those are
FS
0802 motors.
Can't upgrade the Baby Hawk motors.
That distance between those 2 screws looks like
Will
the distance...
you try transplant surgery
between-
to a fractal frame?
It looks like the distance between 0802 screws, not 1102s. I could grab some 1102s and we could hold them side by side. I got tons of 1102s upstairs. Will you try transplant surgery to a fractal frame? I don't know that it will work. Motors wise, I don't think I can put these in the fractal frame. I could ask Eve, because then he
Fractal
would
is
have to make
3-hole motor.
he would have to make
It
like a
might.
very particular cut
Sup peeps.
to work with
I'm
this.
working. Just dropped in to say hi.
Bit of root.
No, just mirrored. The 2 bolts are the same distance as the 3-hole. But only 2 screws.
You just measured? Okay. So yeah, frig these motors, dude. These things suck. So yeah, you can't use
P2
these on
has
anything.
same FC shape. Really?
It wouldn't.
I
Again,
had the same drone.
it
Was
wouldn't
so bad
surprise
that I
me.
turn off failsave and hit the throttle. That way I don't have to see it again. You
Good
can
call.
put one in the triangle and one in the 3-hole. Blue tack mounted motors. Hummingbird
don't
used
know.
3 screws.
You can put one in the triangle and one in the 3-hole? You think so? That would be a little interesting. That I feel like your motors are gonna spin like
Try it.
on the screw.
If he makes a frame for it, people can buy a $70 drone and transplant it to a good frame and maybe have a decent drone. Just place it gently in a pile and buy something else.
You place it gently in a pile.
I still
buy
have these
something else,
motors on
exactly.
that frame, waiting to do nothing. Well, we got find out sometime.
Yeah, because I don't know what else you could do with this. I feel like I sat and picked my brain, and I talked to OG for a little while And
It's
he
how I
talked
used
to
the
some other
NBD
people
frame on the TH motors.
when this came out.
No hawk.
Uh,
Just 3D print a frame.
just trying to find a different use for them, and it's really hard to find anything else to. I mean, the camera sucks, or the mount for it sucks. The camera is just a Runcam Nano 3. There's nothing special about salvaging that. It's like a $19
It's
camera.
actually 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters wider than the 3-hole.
Oh my god! So it is different measurements, slightly. Again, Emax being Emax, this would not surprise me at all. At all. Just because they do weird stuff like that. I wish we could find a better...
Have you heard anything about when Fractal 65 frames will be in stock?
I didn't know they weren't in stock right now. Where are you looking? On their site or third party? Third party sites have them right now too. Just FYI, if you're in the US.
Have you
We're
checked
the
Tiny Hoop and
19,000s.
WebAid?
Tiny Whoop, Weebleed, and
Fractal
full
Engineering
Send
Nanohawk
FPV, I
upgrade
think,
kit.
should have it. They don't have
Yes, different.
the 19,000
Screw
KBs.
Emax.
I wonder if these are the same though. If these are two bolt pattern or 3. No, these are 3.
Never again.
Did they make these motors specifically for the Nanohawk? That looks like 3 as well. I think they made these motors specifically for the Nanohawk. Can we confirm or deny that? All their other 0802 Emax motors, they kind of look like they got 3 holes on the bottom. What are we looking for? 0802 Nanohawk. Nanohawk X. That's the toothpick, right? Nanohawk. Yeah, it's just Nanohawk 1S.
They may have made the Nanohawk specifically around those motors.
I wish they would give you more information. They don't give you any info about them. And everybody just has one picture of them. So I guess you can see what I'm looking at. It's nothing special.
Yes, specific Nanohawk motors. It's like Willy Wonka's drone factory around there.
What is that picture?
Wonka asterisk.
Can you please, for the love of God, just show me the bottom of it? Nope. I guess you can kind of tell by looking at the frame here. You can see the hole pattern where your motors go on the frame there.
Nope. MO
So
motor
awkward.
mount porn for you.
Yep, not allowed. Not up in here. What are you doing, Smelly?
I know.
You don't know?
You don't get to know.
Yeah, you don't get to know. Well, don't slam your head back there, pal.
It's many heads.
Oh,
I got the football. I got
Lil
the football.
Looper.
I got the football. What's so exciting? What is that?
do it again.
Do it again. Look at there. Your eyes just pop up in the bottom of the screen.
Do it again.
No, no more. You're supposed to be sick. Smelly. You don't feel warm though. That's good. No.
$15 for one motor.
Well, it's
Hey,
because they're
you're supposed to be in school.
because they're rare. They're super rare. I see the chat saying you're supposed to be in school.
Rip off.
No.
Keelan, you're supposed to be in school. Aw, I'm calling your teacher. Aw.
He's faking sick LOL.
I already sent your teacher an email this morning. I said, Farty McFarty Pants will be missing from class today.
Grounded.
I have attached some stink bombs to use in his absence so that you can feel like he's there with you in spirit and smell. Yeah, they're pretty expensive motors as well, huh? I guess you can find deals on them, but why on earth would you want to buy them? Unless you had to replace them on the Nanohawk. That's the only reason you would get these. No, okay. Goofball. What are you laughing at, Giggles? Imagine being the dork, absolute loser, moron dum-dum who bought this at full price when it first came out. Who would do that? What an idiot, right? Still hurts. Still hurts. So I haven't destroyed it yet, because it hurts a little to destroy it, because god dang it was it expensive when it first came out. For no reason. It was just hype. Doesn't look very sick over there. All right. Are we ready to wrap it up here, boys? I think we're about ready to wrap her up. How long have we been up here? 2.5 hours?
On Scourge.
I think it'd be pretty good time
Try
to...
a transplant to see if the board and motors are worth anything at all in another frame.
I'll try it, but I don't think they will. Just looking at them... The flight controller I might be able to make work in a fractal frame, but why would you want to? Because the VTX is poop. It's very old.
Slippy is 4-hole
It's
too.
It's FR Sky. There's a lot of things going against wanting to salvage it and use it for anything. It's very outdated now.
Don't waste your time. I try everything. Nano Rock.
Basically, yeah. It's
There
a
is that.
nano paperweight. And the this pisses me off so more than anything that they put the word beginner on like absolute problem builds, like just builds that are only going to give you a hard
Can it
time.
even hold down paper?
First off, you're saying it's a beginner anything, and you got a whole bunch of solder on stuff here. Camera solder's on, motor solder on. There's nothing beginner
A hot fart might knock that off the desk.
about micro soldering, or beginner friendly.
I have honestly tried mounting the motors to other frames. Without a diamond file, it won't work.
Yeah, that's why it still sits until I think of something better to do with
It's too small to leave in the
it.
yard as a lawn ornament, like an old broken down car.
BonerFPV actually
Yeah, that's the
suggested
worst thing.
that I
They
just send
market
this,
that experimental shit towards beginners.
just send it to the moon. Which, if I could get it to fly
You should do what Mr. Shutterbug did to it.
half right, I would. What did Mr. Shutterbug do to it?
Shutterbug did a nice nano hawk
Chop a bunch of
lightweight
stuff
build.
off of it? Yeah, there's a lot of weight you could pull off of this and just get it down to the carbon frame. It has a little carbon
Sell it
base
to some poor sucker.
like you would have on
And 40 millimeters props.
your your fractor engineering frames, your fractors. On your fractor frame, so it's got your carbon fiber base plate there. But if you took the ducts off, you would have to leave the plastic spacer on there because those screws would be too long and poke the windings otherwise. Your motor screws. There's some stuff we could do with it, I'm sure. Is it worth it?
Yep, swap canopy and rid all that plastic. Make
Not
it into
really.
an NFT and sell it to your viewers.
We could do that right now. Just take a picture of it. Bam, NFT. Now, sell it and get rich, boys. We'll be the next FTX. We're in there like swimwear. Send your billions for my box picture. Picture of my box of my crappy whoop. Here's your NFT right here. Ready?
Put it in a time capsule and
Worth
bury
millions.
it. Set it on fire and use it for Fly Hive's light painting competition.
We could light it on fire. It's not going to make it very far. So, if you didn't know this about me, I'll show you this before we go.
Fly away.
I did quite extensive
See if DC will buy it.
experimenting if you want to call it that, on 4th of July this past year, or the one that just passed. I spent a lot of time figuring out how
Bob liked the motor build back then.
how I could light.
Sam Bankman's GF was pretty fine though.
Light a firework with a whoop, and the original idea was just to soak it in something flammable, light it on fire, and just arm and take off. Problem is, with a whoop, the second heat gets anywhere near those props, it's game over. You don't fly anymore. They curl, and then you're out of the air. So eventually what I ended up doing, there's a whole video on my experimenting, which is very fun. It's a very fun watch. It's from 4th of July. It's called Lighting Fireworks with Tiny Whoops, the 4th of July special. I bought several fireworks and just experimented and kept trying until I got it. Wasn't as hard as you'd think it would be to attach a sparkler to the front of a whoop and then fly the whoop and use your DVR to light something with the sparkler that's hanging off the front of your whoop. Not as difficult as you'd think. There was some careful planning involved, but you get to see all that in the video. It's a fun adventure. It's not even like a normal video like I would do. It's like 15 minutes of just farting around and having fun. So if you're looking for something to watch on your lunch break or while you're pooping or something today, go watch the Lighting Fireworks with Tiny Whoops. Pretty fun. Okay, we'll leave you with that. On that note, we're gonna scooch on out of here. We're gonna take Kian back to school. No! He shot around so fast. No! No, we're gonna run up and get some food and get some videos done for the day. I got some recording to do and some building. I hope you all enjoy your Fridays. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me let chat catch up real fast before we go. Get your chat
At
out.
Mike Bergman, bruh. LOLOL. Can you set it on fire and then fly it into a container full of gasoline?
It just won't go
Not
very
even
far.
close, dog.
It just won't go very far.
I watched their tape, she bad. Glad I'm not the only one that got turned up by those glasses.
Oh, you guys are still
So
talking
bad.
about the FTX girl?
12:30 p.m. I'm hungry. That's why I asked if cotton drenched in alcohol on a fishing leader would stay lit. You asked to fly fire. Didn't know then that it was to light fireworks.
Yeah, see, I didn't want to give away
I read that as
the...
it's 12:30 in Hungary.
I didn't want to give away the
Haha.
surprise, so I didn't tell you what
Have a
I
good
was
one,
doing it for.
y'all.
But
Later alts y'alts. Good stream heads.
thank you.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
Always a blast, my friends.
Thank you.
Laters.
As always. Likewise.
Thanks for the fun
Good times.
morning. See ya later, Degans.
Yes,
Are you streaming
degens.
tonight?
We'll catch you.
Be safe, everybody.
No, we're not streaming tonight. I will be back tomorrow night, Saturday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and it'll be another late night stream. We'll go late into the night. We'll have an open lobby with this new BonerFPV map we flew today, the new Infinity Loop Special. That'll be open in public, I imagine, by tomorrow, and then we'll fly it tomorrow night, open lobby, and then we'll chill after that and talk trash as we normally would on a Saturday. So if you don't have anything to do, you want to hang out tomorrow night, come on by. We'll be here chilling. Yeah, thank you everybody though for chilling today and hanging out. Go get your flying in. It's sunny, but boy, I bet it's cold out. Get yourself one of those little RC mittens, the little RC gloves. They're sick. Don't sleep on the RC gloves. They're good stuff. All right, boys. Have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow night. Peace.
Thanks, heads and everyone. Have a good one. Peace, fellas. Heck yeah. Have a good one, people. Oh yeah. Thanks at Mike Bergman. Need a morning hoop stream, nothing against Sim, but would love to hang with real whoops. For sure, buddy.